Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading will be a general reading for all of the astrological signs for the month of April 2018. I'll be doing a 10-card Celtic cross spread for the reading, and we'll pull 3 oracle cards, right, to just give some added messages and guidance to go along with the spread, the tarot spread. For the main spread, I will be using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. If I need to pull clarifiers, I'll use the pocket edition of the Klimt Tarot. And then the 3 oracle card decks. I have the Ask Your Guides deck by Sonia Choquette, the Sacred Traveler by Denise Lynn, and Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. Okay. Just a quick reminder, I will be putting out on the 31st of this month, we have our second full moon of the month, which is the blue moon, right? So I'll be putting out a special full moon spread for that, as well as the second tarot reading giveaway for the month of March. So be looking out for those 2 special videos. They'll be coming out within the next couple of days, okay? And again, just remember that these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. If you would like to have a more personalized reading focusing on you, what's going on specifically in your life right now, you'd need to get a private reading from me. If you're interested, you could take a look at my site, changingphasestarot.weebly.com. There you'll find pricing as well as the types of videos that I offer. Or you could email me at changingphasestarot@gmail.com. I would also encourage you to watch not just your sun sign reading, but also your moon and your rising sign videos. Okay, that way you can, if one of the videos, maybe the messages won't resonate as well this month, the others might, or by using all 3 together, you'll have a more complete, overview of what will be coming up for you during the month. So I think that's it for now as far as messages go, right? So I will see each of the signs. I'll see you all in 1 second for your reading. Bye for now. Hi Aries, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your April 2018 reading. I've already shuffled off camera and have laid the spread just to try to save a little bit of time. I must apologize for getting these readings out a little late this month. The beginning of the month was quite hectic, so I've nearly finished. So hopefully I will be all caught up by the end of this weekend. And then, the mid-monthly should be coming out on time around the 15th. So let's get started. At the center of your reading, you have the Knight of Pentacles. And he is crossed by the 9 of Cups. The foundation of your reading, you have the Chariot, number 7 of the Major Arcana. In the past position, you have the 8 of Pentacles. Crowning your reading, you have Major Arcana number 21, the World. In the future position, you have the 7 of Wands. You in the reading appear as the 3 of Pentacles. Surrounding you in your environment, you have the Queen of Cups. Your hopes and fears, Major Arcana number 2, the High Priestess. And the outbound energy for the month of April as you head into May, the King of Pentacles. And the card that was at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the month of April, the 3 of Wands. And then you have 2 additional oracle cards here, and I'll get to those once we go through the main spread. All right, so starting off with the Knight of Pentacles at the center of your reading. So actually, let me take a look here. You have Major Arcanas. You have 1, 2, 3 Major Arcanas. 1, 2, 3, 4 Pentacles. 1 Cups, 2 Wands. no, 2 cups, 2 wands. Okay. So it's more heavily weighted towards major arcanas and, the suit of pentacles. So divine timing at play, right? Divine intervention, and also a focus on, more tangible material, things here in the material realm, probably to do with your finances, work. Let's see how everything plays out here. So this Knight of Pentacles, the suit of Pentacles, it does deal with, like I said, the more to do with the material realm. So we usually associate it with the jobs that we do, work that the money that we're paid for the work that we do has to do with our home, our family, material possessions, material prosperity, also our education, knowledge, and usually knights, yes, they can be actual people, right? When we have court cards appear in the reading, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and then over here we also have the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, the 3 court cards. Yes, they can be people um, that are playing a significant role during this particular time. But they can also be the energy that we are taking on, or just, situations and events that we are dealing with. And usually with the knights, I tend to view them more as, situations or events. But if this is a person, then typically this would be more of a middle-aged earth sign individual. So Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, male or female, not gender specific in these general readings. And out of all of the knights, he is the slowest moving, right? He's the slow and steady wins the race type of energy. So he's very stable. He sort of plods along. He's determined. Once he sets his sights on a particular thing, for example, a particular job or a particular, financial goal, he just, he steadily plods along and knows that, in time he will reach that goal. Yeah, he's very reliable. He's very stable. Um, again, if this is a person, usually this will be a trustworthy, a loyal individual, somebody who's very sincere. Or this could just be, again, situation, event. So just, there could be something to do with finances or, your career that, it's sort of slowly coming, right? It's taking a while, but, there's this sure sort of sign that things are heading in the right direction here. And it's crossed by this 9 of Cups. So whatever this, wish that you have put out, you've set your intentions. The 9 of Cups is the minor arcana version of the star card. So it's wishing upon a star. It's setting your intentions. You see that the woman, she has the dandelion. She's blowing, right, the fluff off out into the universe. So she is setting her intentions, setting her, stating her wishes, putting all those out into the universe. And then she's very optimistic. She trusts that, whatever these hopes are, that they will come true. So if this has to do with, a new job, news of a new job coming in, something to do with finances, building on what you financially you already have, building on your finances, whatever this wish is, you're during the month of April, you're slowly, steadily, heading towards that. It is a very grounded energy, that's, yes, you will get there. It might take a while, but, you're definitely focused on whatever this is. Now, at the foundation, we have the Chariot, which is very fast-paced energy, right? It's quite different than this Knight of Pentacles because, the Chariot is sort of this unyielding, pushing ahead, fast-paced energy coming in. And it also has to do with you being in control, right? Because you see here, let me show you the woman. So she has, the range. She's controlling the opposing forces here. We have the light and dark energy. So there's this, balance. She is in control of this, of this balanced energy, and she is heading in the direction that she wants to head in, right? So it's a card of success, the Chariot, right? It's a card of self-confidence, control, authority. It's a card that represents, achieving your goals. But again, it's, you're achieving the goals through discipline, through perseverance. So this perseverance and determination, self-discipline of this Knight of Pentacles, you are heading in that direction and you have success, right? This is a definite success card. Sitting in the past position and more earth energy with the Eight of Pentacles. Sometimes this card is referred to as the Apprentice card. It speaks of you being very focused on the job at hand, on the task at hand, you trying to perfect your skills, you trying to become, the best that you can at whatever it is that you do. Sometimes this card represents, needing to go back and, and perfect a new skill even, to sort of enhance or to contribute to the job that you currently perform. So this could be for some of you going back to school, right? Taking or doing some on-the-job training, taking a certification course. But it's working hard, being very focused, being very diligent, keeping your eye on the prize and trying to be the best that you can be. Now, what's crowning your reading is the World card. The World card is the last of the major arcanas. It signifies or represents a significant cycle in our life ending. So, if you have been at a particular job for a while, for example, maybe you've been in one position, this could represent, a sort of a movement into another position, closing out that one chapter, right? Moving out of that one job into something completely different, or being, promoted into something different. It can actually be, an ending of if this is in a relationship, an ending of a particular cycle, in that relationship to begin a new one. Because after the world is the culmination of the Fool's journey. So it's the last of the major arcana cards, right? After it, we go back to the Fool and we begin a brand new journey. So there could be, something new definitely coming up for many of you, right? This promise of a new beginning. It is the world. There could be something to do with dealing with, things overseas, things in a different country, around the world. Maybe you needing to, travel to distant lands. But it's a very positive, this promise of a new beginning sort of energy, and things ending, significant cycles, chapters in our lives ending and new beginnings. Now, what's coming up in the future is this Seven of Wands card, and Wands energy deals with it's the day-to-day matters in life, right? So it's the work we do, it's the chores around the house, it's our own drive and determination for doing those things, it's creativity, creative projects, and sometimes this card is sort of this fearless warrior type of energy. Let me show you. You see how he's outnumbered. He has, all of the wands pointing towards him. But even though he's outnumbered, he has a shield. He has a dragon. He is sitting on top of a mountain. So he has this higher vantage point here. So, even though he has all of these things kind of going against him, he has the upper hand. So this could be, sometimes this card appears when you are going up against people, for example, for a new job, or if this is you going up for a promotion or trying out for a new job. Sometimes this is you, going up against or competing against other people. It has to do with you just, having the self-confidence, knowing that you have what it takes to defend yourself, to, to face whatever this it's not exactly a confrontation, but, this sort of battle or conflicting energy, or, going up against other people sort of thing. So you might be facing something more towards, the middle to end of April that requires you to stand your ground. If this is you defending your point of view, for example, within the workplace, this is you kind of putting your foot down, standing your ground, standing up for what you believe in, not allowing yourself to, to feel insecure or to be taken advantage of or anything like that. It's just you being just this fearless sort of character, right? What you appear as is this Three of Pentacles, so more earth energy. The Three of Pentacles, we usually think of it as representing you reaching some type of short-term goal, right? And yes, that's great. And you are happy with what sort of the way things are progressing, where you're heading. But there's also this, needing to keep your eye on or keep in mind the bigger picture. So it's about, needing to keep doing what you're doing, keep up the hard work, keep up whatever dreams you have, keep your eye on the prize, stick to a plan, really work on your skills. And you did have the Eight of Pentacles there in the past position. Possibly this could be partnering up with other people in order to bring about whatever this, this next phase is, or whatever this bigger picture might be. It might involve, needing to work with others. This could be partnering up with others on a project at work, or partnering up with others on a new endeavor. It's, definitely you're seeing the seeds of, things to come are definitely starting to bloom. You're seeing the fruit of the, your hard work, and you understand that you need to stick to whatever the plan is in order to head in that direction. In your hopes and fears, the Queen of Cups, she is again, could be a person. If so, this would typically be an older water sign individual. So Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But again, could be male or female. But she is very intuitive. She's very loving, compassionate. She loves to take care of other people. She uses her intuition and psychic abilities to also, to help her deal with situations. I feel that this is more how people are viewing you. They're viewing you as, a compassionate figure, somebody who she's open-minded, she's receptive, she's caring. This could just be sort of how others are viewing you, and you taking on this energy of the Queen of Cups during the month of April. Your hopes and fears, you have the High Priestess, which is another card, which definitely speaks of using your intuition, right? The High Priestess is a very powerful major arcana. She is, you see she's standing on the crescent moon here, right? So, she speaks of sort of the hidden things that she stands at the, sort of the veil between the present, the visible world and the spiritual realm. And she's there to guide us, she's there to encourage us, to guide us as we listen more to our intuition. We hone in, we fine tune those messages coming through signs, synchronicities, through our dreams, and she's there to sort of help us gain a deep understanding about a situation. So you're hoping, for this, this wisdom, this knowledge. You're hoping to be able to use this unseen sort of, or this psychic energy, the unseen forces to help you figure something out, right? And could be to do with something within the workplace, because I'm kind of getting more, with it being so heavily weighted towards Pentacles here. I do feel that it's more to do with, possibly the workplace, or, a new business endeavor, or creative endeavor, more so than relationships. Obviously, with so many people watching, it could play out, differently for everybody. And as you leave the month, there's a definite progression. I mean, you have the Knight of Pentacles here at the center of the reading, but you leave the month as the King of Pentacles. I mean, he's a very secure individual, and again, I feel this is more your energy than an actual person, because this is just you feeling very much in control. He's a very financially savvy individual. He's financially, has great financial security. He's stable. He knows how to make money. He knows how to hold on to his money, right? He's good at financial planning. And he's also knowledgeable about sort of those practical things, if there's something that you're trying to, if it's a startup business, or there's something that you're beginning this month, then, he's very good about, how to do that. He's a good businessman, he's a good, he knows how to manage his resources and how not to waste his resources. So he's a very grounded, earthy type of energy here. And then what you have as the overall energy for the month is the Three of Wands. This is very expansive energy. The Three of Wands, it has to do with sort of unlimited potential, unlimited opportunities, and we see this deck portrays it a little bit differently. We have you see, there's a woman on the card. She's holding this crystal ball, which is providing her with insight, vision for where she needs to go. There are also two more there with her, and she's sort of focusing more on that. In the traditional tarot, there's a man. He's looking out overseas, like he's standing sort of on a cliff, looking out to sea, waiting for his ships to come in, meaning that he has put a lot of his time and effort and energy into something, into a creative project, into a new endeavor, into a job, and even into a relationship, if we think of it, in the relationship sense. And he's now waiting to see, okay, what am I going to get back? What is the return on all of the investment that I have put into this? So he's waiting for his ships to come in. So it can indicate, again, business partnership. And we did also have the Three of Pentacles. So for some of you, that could be, possibly ending, leaving one job, going after whatever this dream of yours is. Could be a new company, opening up a small business, being independent, working for yourself. Could involve partnering with other people. There's also sort of this reference to water and being by water, and possibly, news coming from a distance, coming across water, or something overseas. And we also had that with the World card. So again, kind of, not obviously not the same message, but, repeated, kind of something to do with maybe overseas, or, something international. Could have to do with this new opportunity coming in for some of you. But it's it's a very positive card. It's a card of great opportunity, sort of endless possibility, really. You having great vision, you being this visionary, and really going after your dreams here with this Nine of Cups sitting at the center of the reading. Now, the two oracle cards that came out for you from the Ask Your Guides deck, we have Unconditional Love, Divine Mother, and we also have Tolerance from the Power of Love deck, and it says you appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. And let me read you. For these cards, I like to read the full meaning from the guidebook. So we have card number 1, Unconditional Love. This card says, find it, here we go. You are a precious child of the universe. The Divine Mother is present, urging you to open your heart and drink from her cup of unconditional love. You are her beloved and treasured child. Feel her endless flow of divine love streaming towards you. Any self-rejection or self-criticism you may be feeling at this time are wounds inflicted upon you by an unconscious world and are not part of your divine soul. The Divine Mother is working with your soul to relieve you of these psychic injuries and doubts. Let her restore you to wholeness. Divine Mother's counsel: accept what is holy and true about you. You are a lovable and much-loved child of the universe. The Divine Mother's love is available to you in all ways. Accept, breathe, relax, and allow her nurturing vibrations to soothe your soul. Ask her to still your doubts and insecurities. The Divine Mother's message to you: you are forever my beautiful and beloved child. And the key words associated with the card are acceptance, fulfillment, nurturing, and affection. And we do have them, with this Nine of Cups, this looking for, some type of fulfillment and wish fulfillment. So, unconditional love, being open, and also acceptance. And then we also have this Tolerance card. So let me see. Tolerance says, let me find it. This school that we call Earth can be a very daunting destination. You should be proud of the bravery you have shown by electing to come here to experience it. The planet has a multitude of belief systems and philosophies practiced by beings who don't look or act exactly like you do, even though we are the same inside. Ironically, choosing to incarnate into a dimension where you feel separated from the whole is what makes Earth so appealing to courageous souls like you. The souls who graduate with high honors are the ones who have seen past the illusion of race and gender and religious belief and recognize their brothers and sisters. Love thy neighbor as thyself is the mantra of this card. Physical guises that we wear are just that, illusions. In truth, we are all the same, beings of love. When you're able to go within and connect with your soul's loving energy, you have the realization that we all belong to and originate from the same source. Tolerance is being secure within your own sense of self and letting others be as they are without judgment or bias. Learn to see them as weary travelers who, like you, crave encouragement, respect, and support. Well, that's a beautiful message. So I think definitely in today's world, what is definitely needed is more tolerance. I don't think there's a whole lot more I can say about that. Very, very relevant, I think. All right. Well, I do hope that the messages have helped you in some way, Aries. Thank you for joining me here today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you all much peace, love, and light for a wonderful month of April. Bye for now.